what is open throat technique. And I'm not here to do kind of online things about that, because enough goes on that in YouTube and stuff like that. But if it's to help clear what that is, what it's not is a tight, restricted, constricted sound. This is basically what it is. It's an open, relaxed throat, and how you get into that are obviously completely different ways. You can warm up on soft sirens and so on and so forth, but the voice has to be connected and open, and the sound is created with inside the larynx. So in order for the sound to work successfully, I believe that the chords need to be in a position of rest so that they can oscillate and move. So they're not up and tight and using the wrong muscles, using upper abdominal muscles upwards and so on and so forth. But the openness in the throat it's nothing to do with the style, whether it's an opera with a slightly lower operatic setup, a lower larynx to fill in bigger halls and so on and so forth. People are singing things like Dear Evan Hansen, they're using microphones and the setups are completely different. But I do think it should be set up with an overtone in the voice. It should have a mix within that voice, and it has to be exercised in every day. These are a couple of ways that I do it. I think of it, once I've started doing all my soft stuff, I tend to do most of my warm-ups on an ing sound, or if I'm going to keep away from wide ahs, but more covered sound, like what the operatic classical format of covering notes, I, O, is what I tend to. That's the way I was taught 30 years ago. So I would come into it kind of like with it's almost like a kind of shimmer effect of a so there's a falsetto mix in there. Yeah. So once you go through the passaggio, it will break like that. So you have to connect that, but it has to go in and through. You can't push the voice out, otherwise it'll splatter, it'll just break, because the chords, it's not designed for that. So you want to keep those chords on the thin edge of the voice. So it's not kind of this is all I've lived. There's a whole stack of exercises, arpeggios and blah blah blah, but you really need to know how to set that up to get the voice into the right place, to cover notes.